Hey y'all, this is Anna Alexander, and as you can tell by the bun, no makeup, and total hoodie, sweatpants, yoga gear, it's a movie night. It is opening weekend of DC's theatrical production, Black Adam. It's Black Adam opening weekend, y'all. And I was apprehensive going into the theater because I wasn't excited. This was feeling like it was gonna be a chore to go and watch it and experience it. And that's not what you want from your movie going experience. So on the way there, I was just trying to have this mindset of, I just want to be entertained. I just want to be entertained. Was I entertained? Not really. So I'm going to try to keep this part of the video spoiler free as always, because if you're going to go, I want you to go and enjoy it and experience everything new for yourself. Did you see the first Suicide Squad? Will Smith et al. Okay, it gave me that same feeling. And this is what I mean. When I saw Suicide Squad, if I were to look at a specific scene and just that scene, I can go, oh yeah, that was kind of cool, or that was visually interesting, or that was an interesting conversation. And then I would see another scene, if I just focused on that scene, that looked interesting, that was a cool fight scene, dug the choreography. But when you put it all together, it doesn't make sense. And that's what Black Adam, that was the same feeling I had for Black Adam. Visually, it looks like a comic book movie, which is great. You know, there's bright colors, which is what I associate with DC comic books, is I gravitate to those ones because of the bright colors. So I had, you know, some bright colors where there was color, but it's kind of bright, crisp, lots of action going on. But lots of story choices were being made that made no sense. And I found myself through most of the film, I think I might have a few new wrinkles, because I found myself doing this through a good chunk of it. And for me, I think where the movie and the story started to fall apart was kind of near the beginning when we first meet Black Adam. We've seen the trailers. He's the Commando Wars, whoever they are, Interpol, Intergroup, whatever they're called, the bad guys, come down into the cave. He gets called, to find him, and he obliterates everyone. But he obliterates everyone. The body count in this film is high. It is so high. He obliterates everybody, and they're throwing missiles, bullets, everything at him. And he's not even his cloak gets tattered. That's about it. And then, so for me, when you have a character that is all powerful, there's no consequence to his actions for him, because he's going to survive whatever you throw at him. So what's at stake then? And then it just kind of, for me, so that's the first big chink out of the story. And after that, I was like, every threat they made to him, who cares? He's indestructible. Doesn't matter. Make all the threats you want. Who cares? Except for the people who get caught in the collateral damage. Because again, body count is high. Where there's some surprise cameos that are like, oh, cool. Yes, Harcourt, I'll boil one. Harcourt, Peacemaker. Oh, Harcourt's here. But then you're going, why is she there at that point she was at in the film in that location? Why? That's what I was doing. The whole film was why. So I had a poll in the community while I was in the theater. Are you intending to go see it? Yes, opening weekend, never, no thank you, or I'll wait for it to stream. And a good 58% of you said that you're gonna wait and stream it. And that's a really good choice. If you're into superhero movies, you'll eventually, I think, will want to see it. Only because of those there were some fight scenes that had some very interesting choreography. It was like, oh, that's cool. I haven't seen that before. That was really interesting. But again, if you look at it by itself, cool. In context, why? And so I guess that leads me to the spoilers. So here's some spoilers. Turn away if you wish. Hang out if you want. I will leave it up to you. Right, spoilers. So, Hawkman, Carter. I think that was the biggest for me, because they kept saying, a bad plan is better than no plan. And I'm gonna say, because his plans were terrible, because it was the same plan over and over and over and over again. Stop it. Stop it. Again, Black Adam, you have seen yourself, you've experienced. Indestructible. You cannot threaten him. You can't. So quit it. You have to come up with another way. Fight scenes. It seems like fight scenes were there just to have a fight scene, and they had no purpose whatsoever. Example, Hawkman and Black Adam is in, or at this point it's Teth Adam. They're in Adriana's apartment, and they just pick a fight. Why? Why? Did we need one there? No. So why? It was just there to have a fight sequence. And that's a majority of this movie is just fighting sequence. There's very little story. It's all fighting, which after a while just kind of becomes mind numbing. Just, you tune out. So you can't enjoy the coolness of it because you're like, huh? Like, We had a precocious child. Precocious child got stupid annoying for me. For me, after a while, I was like, this kid's gotta go. Just, And then we took a turn where Black Adam surrenders, okay, on his choice, okay, cool. They put him on ice, essentially. Why? And then they need him. But for a good 10 minutes, you're like, are they really gonna have this big epic battle fight scene without Black Adam in his own film? And then the way they dragged him out, Dr. Fate, why you couldn't have done what you did when your plane crashed? And that was the thing. Hawkman, this plane is indestructible. Great. Are you? Because I was unclear. A lot of these power sets, I wasn't exactly sure what they were because, again, they all seemed at some point indestructible. Thrashed around, shot at, stabbed, crashing into things. Inertia will smash your body into a little pulp, but they're all surviving. So what's going to kill them? Again, what are the stakes if you are indestructible? So when Hawkman says, my plane's indestructible, great, and then they crash into the earth, your body's pinging around like a horrible snow globe. Are you surviving? How are you surviving? Oh, but you're going to die. How? So far you've been indestructible. Again, that's when I'm like just going, what is happening? I was getting the frowny brows. Adriana, I think that was her name, the mom character in this, was great. Her character made sense, mostly. Why she thinks she's the only one that can protect this crown, I don't know. And why now? Why then, why now? Don't know. But other than that, her character sort of made sense to me. What she's saying, she actually tried to have plans. She was trying to be smart about the whole thing. I enjoyed Adriana very, very much. And then we had an end credit scene that was spoiled long ago. So when it happened, one gentleman next to me, we got really excited as if he hadn't heard the spoiler alert. Okay, fine. But it wasn't very epic because, again, why? Why? Why now? Why you? Why now? Was I happy to see you? Yes, I was. Why? I need it to make sense. I need to be logical. Throw at me whatever fantastical stuff you want. As long as there is a thread of logic, I will go with you. But as soon as it's just there, just because I hear a story writer go, because we want it to be there, I'm out. I'm out. And that was a lot of this movie. Because again, it was majority just fight sequences. Cool fight sequences, sure. So long review short. Should you risk illness of some sort, pink eye, flu, COVID, by going to the movie theater? No, just wait. Save that for Black Panther next month. You can watch it in your home with a nice cold cider, bucket of popcorn, big cozy blanket while you're flipping through your phone. I think you would have a rocking good time. You don't necessarily need to rush out to the theater to go see it. So there we go. Thank you so much for joining me for these few minutes. I do appreciate so very much, especially if you've subscribed and I've seen you before. I'd like to see you again. So please take care of yourselves, stretch your bodies, drink your water, eat something today, and then come back and see me. So until next time, y'all.